Hello, I'm Eli Dawson, and I'm excited to be applying for the Centralis Scholarship at Central Michigan University. Ever since I was a kid, I've always been fascinated with engineering and creating various robots and mechanisms. When I was 5 years old, I started taking apart my toys to figure out how they worked. Eventually, my grandparents started buying me old sewing machines and electronics at garage sales so that I could disassemble them. In elementary school, I joined an underwater robotics team through a program called Seabridge. Seabridge was originally an initiative drafted at MIT as a way to interest students in marine engineering, but was later sponsored by the Office of Naval Research to reach a wider audience. My team was tasked with building and waterproofing a submersible ROV out of materials like PVC piping and brushless motors. We then took our robot and competed against other teams in a variety of challenges. During my first year in the program, my team placed at the state competition and qualified for nationals in Mississippi, where we placed 13th in the nation. A few years later, I took apart one of our old Seabridge rovers and repurposed its motors and battery to create a submarine made out of one large PVC pipe. This was for an open-ended science project where I needed to create an engineering challenge and record my build process and observations. The following year, I had to create another project for my 8th grade science class. Inspired by a creative engineering video I'd seen, I began researching hydraulic systems in order to build a hydraulic excavator arm. 3 weeks and many hours of work later, I had a working prototype made out of cardboard and syringes connected with tubing. Throughout my high school career, I've taken many STEM-oriented classes to continue to pursue my interests in engineering. These include drafting, machining, physics, and calculus, just to name a few. At CMU, I hope to grow my passion into a reality by pursuing a master's degree in mechanical engineering and taking part in clubs such as Baja Racing. Fire up, chips!